Football's not an easy sport. It takes a lot of time, but you got to make the commitment. You've got to put in the work and can't shy away from that. We've got a motto that's sail the ship. SAIL is an acronym: selflessness, accountability, integrity, and love. And so that's really what we've based our program on. We've got, on any given year, roughly about 100 student athletes in our program, freshmen all the way through our senior class. We've been fortunate, obviously, to bring in Lumin for our program. Everyone expects technology, and we're always looking at ways to stay on the cutting edge with the latest and greatest that's out there to give our program a competitive advantage on Friday nights. Coach Lemery's done a phenomenal job with his programming and getting the players to buy in.
Get focused, guys. It's only 6 reps. They got to be real crisp.
It is tough to bring on something totally different and unique and get a whole program to buy into it, but the Lumin app can provide results, metrics, progress, phases, things like that 10 times quicker than I can do a 10 times better job for my kids than just pretending I'm the man and I can do it on my own. I will say, time is money, and one of the best features is building out a phase, getting my first week of exercise routines in, and then just copying that through the next 4 to 6 weeks. And I can go in and tweak where I need to tweak, but to just not have to sit down and rewrite, which it sounds silly, but I guarantee you the majority of strength and conditioning coaches are on Excel, just rewriting week after week and having trouble indenting in the cell. Like it's a mess. And then you send it to the kids, and some kids are like, well, coach, does it go down, or do we go across? Or like, there's just so many issues. This is so self-explanatory. So I loved that, one, you can set the first week or two of the program, and you can almost get a whole year's worth of phases to build out from there. And then I also just loved how the kids can get in there, and they were able to, if they had a question, there's examples, there's demos. I could add my own demos. I can write my own description, like, hey guys, I know online you see a T-bar row done this way. I'd like you guys to keep a more narrow grip today. So I really love that communication element, yeah, that was just really unique. It just honestly took stress out of my life. Just having an exercise bank, just having suggested progressions. It's just good to get structure like that. It's hard to pinpoint like where I've been able to spend my time, but I could just tell you I have a lot more time on my hands.
Nice.
At once a year or twice a year, I'll get up in front of our families and do kind of a little presentation on what our program is, what we stand on, what our values are. And one thing that I always sell is we want to be a first-class operation, and any little thing that can help us distinguish from maybe the others, we'll call them, and just say that, hey, we're not just about the football on Friday night, but it's all the other things, right? And I think anytime we can bring something in to differentiate us from the others, we take a lot of pride in that.
1, 2, 3, nice! Good job today, guys. I'm proud of you.
If we want to do this for football and for all of the programs, we're going to need a team. We're going to need, people that can be there for us, for other coaches, and we just thought you guys exuded that type of energy and reputation.